Have you ever tried to use a library in your React app only to find that it just doesn't work? It's frustrating, right? If that's you, then you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into how to use a script loaded in your index.html within your React components. I completely understand how confusing it can be when you load a library and then find it undefined in your components. You're not alone in this struggle. Many developers face this issue, and it can really throw a wrench in your plans. Here's the specific situation we're looking at. One user recently asked, "Why is the plaid library undefined in my React components?" They loaded the library in their index.html, but when trying to access it in their app.js, it throws an error. Sound familiar? Let's dig into this together and find a solution. So, what could be causing this issue? When you load a script in index.html, it may not be available immediately in your React component lifecycle. This can lead to the variable being undefined when you try to access it. Let's break it down step by step. And don't go anywhere. I've got a crucial tip at the end that will help you properly access external libraries in your React components. To access the variable from the script tag in the index.html file, the user needs to ensure that the script is loaded before the React components are rendered. This can be achieved by placing the script tag in the head section of the HTML file. Next, the user should check if the script is fully loaded before trying to access the plaid variable in their React component. This can be done by using the window object. Additionally, the user can use a lifecycle method like component did mount to ensure that the code runs after the component has mounted. This is where they can safely access the plaid variable. Finally, if the user still encounters issues, they should consider using a set timeout function to delay the access to the plaid variable, ensuring that it is available when needed. Did you know? The first version of React was released in 2013, and it has since transformed how we build user interfaces. Just like any technology, it has its quirks, but that's what makes it exciting. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach suggests that instead of accessing the plaid library directly, you should use the window object. This means you can access it as window.plaid. This method is more reliable and avoids issues with undefined variables. Additionally, the user advises against including scripts directly in the head of your HTML. Instead, consider loading scripts within your component using a library like React Load Script for better practice. That's it for that response. Let's explore another one. This user suggests that the issue arises because Webpack bundles files separately from the script loaded in index.html. To access the global variable, you'll need to customize your Webpack configuration by ejecting Create React App. Remember to back up your project first. After ejecting, add an externals key in the webpack.config.js file to declare the global variable. The externals configuration allows you to use the global variable from the CDN as a module in your project. However, the user advises preferring an NPM package over a CDN for better reliability. Here's the crucial tip I promised. Always check the lifecycle methods when working with external libraries in React. This can save you a lot of headaches down the line. And there you have it. You should now be able to access the plaid library in your React components without any issues. Remember, understanding the component lifecycle is key. If you found this helpful, hit the subscribe button for more tips. And don't miss our bonus content on optimizing your React applications.